In this video we're gonna be replacing air-fuel ratio sensor on 2013 Subaru Outback. The procedure should be nearly identical on later models as well. And I've done it a bit ago. I sprayed penetrating oil around the sensor just to make sure it'll be easier to remove. Now I'm gonna remove this piece. Now I have slightly better access to this piece right here. Have to remove this clip. I'm gonna try to bring 10mm wrench and see if that would work. It worked. Maybe 8mm would be even better. Pretty much what I did is on that side put the wrench in to compress that part and then push the clip out. Now I have to unplug that connector, and what's tough is I can't see where that connector goes. I think I should be able to see it if I remove the bottom cover. And actually before I do that, I'm gonna remove the negative terminal. And the reason to remove negative terminal is I don't think sensor gonna have any power going to it now, but it will help resetting the sensor. I'm gonna remove this 12mm bolt. One bolt here. So by removing the bottom cover, not all the way, just enough to move it like this, you could see the connector right there. The one on the left goes to the oxygen sensor, rear oxygen sensor, whatever name of it, and the one on the front or on the right is the one we need to unplug. Wasn't bad, pretty much had to push right here, push up or push down on the connector, and then this one just comes out this way. I'm gonna use this, I got checked on 22mm or 7/8 adapter specifically for oxygen sensor removal, and bunch of 3/8 extensions. Gonna add one more extension. It shouldn't be too tight. I think torque specs is about 15 foot-pounds. That's crazy. Gonna try to add pipe. Think I got it. So that's the one that was there. I really can't tell if this was original or not, but I'm replacing it with original Denso. Here's the part number. It looks very similar, almost identical, and it already has anti-seize on it. It has decent amount, so I'm not gonna add any more. So I'm gonna gently hand tighten it. And I'm gonna use this adapter again, just to tighten it a little bit more. Again, don't over tighten it. Should be about 15 foot-pounds. And before inserting this in, I'm gonna actually plug it in first. And it's in, pretty easy. Now I'll connect this one. All done here. I definitely like this cabling. Looks definitely better quality than this. Now I'm gonna put all covers back on. So that's how I replace it. If you have any questions, let me know. I will reply as soon as I can. I'll provide Amazon affiliate links for tools I used in this video, as well as air fuel ratio sensor if I'll find one on Amazon. Thanks for watching. See you next time.